Reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Pasadena, California, in the iconic Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semifinal collision. Bringing it out. It's cheap. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Run it here. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Washington. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. The pass ball is incomplete. Trying to extend the play, but nobody open.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
He's hit low as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's got the first and still going. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
With all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
How about this, Chris? A little bit greedy. Score on the opening drive. What the heck? Why not go for a two-point conversion? This time, they come away empty, and here we are. 6-0 is the score.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got the first down and still motoring. Now here he goes. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were not going to catch him that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Returner decides to field it. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. Finally steps out of bounds, but an enormous return to flip the field. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Connects on the PAT, so it's a 13-7 game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. As the first down is still going. Who's in the clear? The 30. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's cheap. When he steps out of bounds at the 15, that's where they'll start the drive. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in the last possession. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking for the wide out. He's wide open. Look out. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40. And the Tigers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt. On the move now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's the inside handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Short connection to the tight end here. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Tight end goes in motion before the snap. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll be brought down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught over the middle. It's Roberts. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it an 8-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Yeah, he is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. He's looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks into the clear. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball with the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Oh, he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
It's a shotgun run call. First down, looking for more now. Now he's stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, he broke free from the line of scrimmage. I thought he might have a 10 or 15-yard gain, but he shows you the speed that he has to take it all the way to the house.
PAT is good, so it's 35-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. The sure hands. It's Washington. They bring him down after a short gain there.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it second and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers. And now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
And bring it down to the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Clemson now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made on the right side. He's in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Both area heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incompletion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. He keeps it on the design run. He's got the 40. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down play coming up for this offense. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets made on the out route. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment for this important play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Movement here from the tight end. 3rd down, out of the shotgun. Oh, what a grab! Quick tackle, stop the ball at the 11, and a red zone opportunity now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught for the completion. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of one.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line. Eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
Yeah, here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally get him down, but a big play at 46. Meadows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. An effective running game is why they were on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Oh, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's a bunch formation. important third down attempt for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. The playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense on the field to take over. Handoff from the shotgun. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes the grab. It's Washington. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they work a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. The pass rush closing in. And it's hauled in way downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The short completion of the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Tigers will crank up the tempo.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down.
Boy, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He fires it down the middle. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they come out in that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field. Bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, there you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Just gets it away, taking a shot. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. In these playoff games, we certainly hope for a much more competitive battle, a shot at the national championship on the line. It has not been the case here so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Here's the second down play. The shotgun handoff here. Tackle, but first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Now the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
An inside move now from the shotgun. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. And there's the handoff. Breaks free. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now for PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. Finally brought down at the 45. That's a great return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. That's reeled in. It's Hayes. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. The tight end has got it. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Can he make it to the marker? He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset or planned it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Grinding away on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Tight end goes in motion. The shotgun running play call. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Buckeyes will come to the line on fourth down, looking to convert.
Get set, get set.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, running back, receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. The pocket breaking down. The pass rush gets home. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
And the quarterback just kneels down. So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. And the offense just takes a knee here.